Stop right there." A loud crack of thunder split the sky as the horse reared up, and the young man fell hard into the mud. Everything was drenched. The road ahead had vanished. His journey, already difficult, had just taken a terrible turn. But what if this moment, this very fall, was not a setback at all? What if it was exactly what he needed? Sparkles, welcome back, dear listener, to Zen BTS, where stories don't just help you sleep, they help your soul breathe. Tonight's story is about trust, about unseen kindness, and about how life often gives us what we need, not what we expect. Close your eyes. Let's begin. In a quiet village where the earth smelled of fresh rain and soft hay, there lived a young man with a heart full of love, and a quiet burden on his shoulders. His mother, who had raised him alone, had fallen ill in a distant village. And so, with nothing but a small satchel and his loyal horse, he began a long journey to reach her. The morning air was cool. His horse neighed softly, as if sensing the importance of the journey. As he mounted, he whispered, "Let's go, old friend. Let's find her before it's too late." And so they began, unaware of the strange blessings disguised as troubles waiting on the road ahead. By midday, the sky had turned from gentle blue to deep gray. A sudden wind blew across the plain. Leaves scattered. Birds flew low. Then came the downpour, violent and cold. A flash of lightning struck a tree beside them, and the startled horse reared. The young man flew off the saddle, landing in thick, cold mud. He groaned. The horse stood frozen, eyes wide with fear. Just then, a figure appeared through the rain. An old monk, draped in wet robes but calm like a silent pond. He walked over, looked into the boy's eyes, and without a word handed him a wooden talisman, carved with unreadable symbols. "You may use this 3 times, the monk said. "It won't change the world, but it will change how you see it." And just like that, he vanished into the rain. The next morning the horse limped. A sharp stone had pierced its hoof, slowing them down terribly. The young man sat by the roadside, gently removing the stone, but the hoof was red and swollen. He felt helpless. "Why is everything going wrong?" he muttered. "I just want to see my mother." He remembered the talisman but didn't use it. Not yet. He rapped the hoof gently and whispered to the horse, "Rest. We go when you're ready." 3 days later, on a narrow road cutting through dry hills, men appeared, faces covered, eyes sharp. Bandits. They demanded the horse, the satchel, everything. The young man resisted. He pleaded. They struck him down hard. When he woke, they were gone, along with everything but the horse still beside him, injured but loyal. He wanted to scream, to curse the sky. But instead, he reached into his pouch and held the talisman close. He pressed it to his heart, and the world shifted. In his mind, a vision bloomed. He saw the same bandits riding into a town, laughing with his belongings, only to be captured by guards who were looking for them. Had he still been with them, he would have been caught too. Perhaps imprisoned. Perhaps worse. He opened his eyes, stunned. "Losing everything," he whispered, "just saved my life." The journey became slower. He slept under trees, ate wild roots, talked to no one. But each night, as the sky filled with stars and the horse breathed beside him, he found something unusual blooming within. Peace. It was strange. He had nothing, but he wasn't angry anymore. Was this acceptance? The horse's hoof still bothered him. One evening, as he considered riding again, he paused. What if he used the talisman again? Placing it near his chest, he closed his eyes. He saw himself, riding desperately, pushing the horse to collapse. The vision showed the creature falling, never getting up again. He gasped. By choosing patience, he had saved his companion. He knelt beside the horse and hugged its neck. "Thank you for staying," he whispered. After many more days, he finally reached the village. His mother lay weak but alive. Tears fell from both their eyes as they embraced. "I thought I wouldn't make it," he said. She smiled faintly. "But you did. And you've changed." That night, he sat under the stars outside her window. For the final time, he used the talisman and saw everything, each moment, each suffering, each twist of fate, unfolding into a perfect path. The lightning, the storm, the monk, the wound, the theft. All of it, a dance of unseen kindness. He wept, not from pain but from gratitude. He looked at the talisman. It faded to dust. Its purpose was complete. Somewhere in the quiet air, he remembered the monk's voice again. Not all that hurts is harm. Sometimes life delays you to protect you, or to prepare you for something greater. He smiled at the memory. He bowed his head, not to the stars, not to any god, but simply to the moment. And so the journey ended, not with a triumph, not with fanfare, but with understanding. The boy had not reached his mother early, but he had arrived right on time. He had not fought the world, but he had won over himself. And in the quiet of that final night, with his mother sleeping peacefully beside him and the loyal horse resting nearby, he finally let go. Crescent moon. And perhaps, somewhere out there, in your own life, a moment that looks like a mistake might be your biggest blessing. You don't need to understand everything now. Just breathe, trust the road, and let the story carry you to sleep. Sparkles, this is Zen BTS, where stories walk with you, even in your dreams. We'll meet again soon. Not because you have to click anything, but because something inside you whispered, yes, I'd like to feel this peace again.